Hello everyone, welcome back to TSW6, and as you can see we're back on the Cardiff City network with the Class 142 Just Trains DLC, which is coming out tomorrow morning, Tuesday the 25th of November. But of course we are not in the 142, we'll see some 142s, but as part of this DLC there are 14 services for the Class 37. So you know me, I like to thrash the 37 wherever we can thrash it. So I thought I'd take the opportunity in early access just to show you what else, a little bit of what else you can do with this DLC over and above just driving the pacer around, the new pacer that we've got with the new liveries, which we covered in the other video. So we're going to run this one. I'll come out of the photo mode and let me just open the doors. I'll tell you what it is we're doing. This is the 2 Foxtrot 15 Rimini to Cardiff Central. So it's only a short one. It's about 12 minutes. This is the longest service you can do out of the 14. A lot of them are just stock moves, etc. But we are going via Cardiff Queen Street and then down to Cardiff Central. About 12 minutes, something like that. So let's get rid of that, if I can do it right. First that. Hang on. That's not a good start, is it? There we are. And then do that. Right. Okay, let's get everything set up, shall we, and ready to go, because I've done nothing so far. So we will first have the master key, and we're going to forwards. We've got the headlights there, the dimmers for the instrument lights are of course there, and then instrument lights we will have, tail lights are off, which is great, the route indicators of course, and then over on the back wall we've got the AWS, and we've got the cab change end lever. We'll have the windows down. Now, one thing you will need to do is just check you've got the correct brake setup. Now, in this end of the 37, the brake selection switch is not there. So if we just have a quick walk along the platform, because we've got these Mark IIs on the back, and they are, of course, air passenger braked. So if I just climb up the steps, you'll find it here on the back wall, and as you can see it's defaulted to air brake goods. So if we just move that up to air brake passenger, that should do us. So we'll just pop back out again, we'll close that, and then we've got the correct brakes for these. You need the Tees Valley DLC to get the 37. You'll also need the Class 86 DLC from Just Trains, which gives you the Mark IIs as well. So just keep that in mind. These won't appear by default, you will need those DLCs. Alright, the guide has given us the whistle. We'll get the brakes off. We'll pop back inside. Let's just wait a minute for these brakes to come off. There they go. And we've got 2.5 miles down to Cardiff Queen Street. So we'll put a bit of throttle in, just take up the slack. Off we go. Lovely. There it goes. Now we can get up to 75 on this stretch, so we will give it the beans. But of course as we get into Cardiff Queen Street we've got to get down, I think, to 25 and then 15 just before the platform, so we'll just need to keep an eye on it. But let's thrash it. What a great sight that is. Just another added bonus to this DLC that's coming out tomorrow. And it's quite noisy, it's probably deafening you. Well, I think it might. I can see it going up on the meter there. It's a little bit lower than I am, but only just. There is the pacer going the other way in the new livery, one of the new liveries. So, as well as the pacer, there is this 37 that you can run if you own it. There is also the 66 you can run in the 66. You've got the new liveries for the 153 and for the 150. And then you'll also see a lot of AI services as well. So you'll see the 166. I think you'll see the HST. You will see... trying to think what else you will see. There's lots. Let's just see it as we go, shall we? My mind went blank, but there's a lot. You will, of course, have to own all those for those to layer in. That goes without saying. But this is the 2019 timetable, which comes with the DLC. That's where these 37 services sit. And they're a great little addition. So you can take your pick. We've got to get down for this 25, so we'll start doing that. Put a little bit more brake in. And our first stop is Cardiff, Queen Street. We're coming in a little bit hot, but it's fine. We got the brakes right for the passengers. That was the main thing. Right, there's the 25 board, so we're slightly above. Let's get down for the 15 though, if we can. Got a few paces in at Cardiff, as you can see. Let's take those brakes off. And we'll just work our way in. The route indicator lights are quite dim, aren't they, compared to the headlight? Right, here we go. There's a pacer device, that's quite nice. That's good timing. We get covered in the pacer's clag as we come in. I think that one is off to Cardiff Central, looks like. We'll get the doors open. We've got a couple of minutes to wait here, so let's have a look around, shall we, whilst it's doing that. There it is. This is the sort of earliest service you can do, this one, in the 37. But yeah, looking really good. You know me, I always like to run the 37, no matter where we can run it, I'll run it. All we need now is a few more liveries, official liveries for the 37. I mean, this one's nice, don't get me wrong. And this was the first time that we saw the 37 in Train Sim World as well, up on the Tees Valley. I was particularly excited for this because I always wanted to drive a 37 in the game, ever since it came out. So when this did come out, it was brilliant. I must have rattled through every service on Tees Valley pretty quickly. I just spent days solid on it. But it's good now we get to use it outside of its freight role as well, to do, you know, passenger services like this, little rail tours. Even though they're only short, I'll take it. Better than nothing. I am not going to pronounce Cardiff Queen Street in Welsh. You won't be surprised to know. But if any of you want to try that, you're quite welcome. I'm probably alright with the first bit. It's this word here at the bottom. Street. I presume that is street. But yeah, there you go. That's for me not to embarrass myself on camera. And for you to practice. Alright, we got about half a minute. Then we're going to head through the city down to Central, over to our right there. So we'll just wait for time to come up to about 10 seconds to go, and we'll shut the doors then. Any time now. Let's do that. There's the guide. You get the traditional guide on this one. We just need to wait for the signal. Start releasing the brakes. There it goes. Okay, off we go. Bit of throttle in. Little bit of a squeal as the remainder of the brakes come off. What a great sight that is going through the city. Now, I'm hoping as we get down to Cardiff Central, we see a bit more of the AI as well. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that. And just like magic, the pacer appears, as you can see. I think many of you will enjoy this DLC at this price point as well. As I was saying in an earlier video, the pacer alone has got 648 services. There's 14 for the 37. The 66, I think, has got maybe 7 or 8 services. And there's loads for the 153 and 150 as well. So there's plenty to do for your $12.99. Right, let's pop back in. Also have to manage the speed down this hill into Central. It's just a pity it's not longer, really. Let's put the first step of brake in. To acknowledge that. Just keep feathering that first stage of brake, I think. There we go. We've got a 166 there over on the right, the Great Western. Yep, we have indeed. Good fun. Lots of fun. Right, let's get into the station. We have the new pacer on the right, and just under the windscreen wiper we got something else. Down there at the back, it's like the 150 going out, I would say. That's just departing. They always get the windows down. Then you get the AI downs to full benefit. You need the windows down on the 37 anyway, don't you, really? Just to hear the grunt of that engine. Now, I wonder if this one on the right was the one that we saw that came past us. I wonder if it's split at Cardiff. We've got a Voyager over there, look. Is it the Voyager or is it the 170? Let's just make sure we stop for that red light and we'll get the doors open. The 170 disguised as a Voyager. I immediately see that livery and I think Voyager. But yeah, that is the 170. So that is that's another layer that comes in. Yo, that's just a little service that we've got as part of this. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me once again. Hope you enjoy the DLC, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye for now.